The first thing I want to do is create a page layout, and basically that's just deciding where everything's going to go and type in some text placeholders to keep it for me for when I'm ready to put in my Google AdSense and my Amazon products. So in front page, with a new page open, I'm going to click on the Insert Table button and hold my mouse button down and drag my mouse to go over to and down to. This puts a table in with 2 columns and 2 rows. Now the top row, I'm going to want my banner here. So I'm going to click my mouse and drag to the right to highlight both of them, and then right click and choose Merge Cells. And then I'm going to click my center button to make my cursor go in the center, because this is where I'm going to have my banner. And I'll just put in banner. Now also, I don't want this table to have outlines, borders that look like this. So anywhere inside the table, I'm going to right click, go to Table Properties, and then right here under Borders, for the size, I'm going to put 0. You can see dotted lines now because you're still in the editing part. If I were to click over to Preview, you can't see the lines. This is what a preview of what the web page would look like. I'm going to go back over here to Design. Now over here on this side is where I'm going to put an Amazon product, Ferris wheel is what they call it. So I'm just going to put Amazon Ferris. And then you can see this cell widened very far over here. So I'm going to put my mouse here to where it changes to a double arrow, click and hold it, and drag it way over. And now in this cell, I'm probably going to have, I'll put an article here, and then I'd like some Google text ads over here. So I am going to, in this cell, I'm going to insert a table with 2 columns and 1 row. That way I can put my article and my Google ads here. Again, I'm going to just drag it over to as wide as I think I'm going to want it. And inside this table, I'm going to right click, Table Properties, Borders, Size 0. And I'll go ahead and save it now. Also, right now, the default font is Times New Roman. I personally like Verdana. So on my keyboard, I'm going to press Control A to select everything. Click on this and change it to Verdana. And I also like size 10 points. And I'll save it again. I just save it periodically. Now underneath this table where the article and the Google ads are, underneath it I'm going to want to put some an Amazon product box. So to get down, I want to stay inside of this table, but below this table. And in order to do that, I'm going to click my mouse at the very end of this text, and then I'm going to use my right arrow key on my keyboard and hit to the right 1 time. You see where the cursor went? And now if I press my Enter key, I am down below this table, but I'm still inside the main table. And here I'm going to put Amazon product box. Now underneath the Amazon Ferris wheel, I'm going to put some ClickBank products. So instead of just hitting my Enter key and going below it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and choose Split Cell. I want to split this cell into 2 rows. So it puts the Ferris wheel here, and down here I can put ClickBank. Now right now, this table is set to open 100%. So no matter how big or how little the website visitor has their browser window open, that's how big the table is going to be. So you don't have any control over how big or little it's going to be. What I like to do is set it to about 800 pixels. So I right click on the main table, choose Table Properties. The alignment, I put it in the center. Click on Pixels for the width and change this to 800. This way the table will always be 800 pixels no matter how big or little that the person has their web browser open. I'm going to save that. And really this is it for the template. That's all I need. At this point I would just start adding in the things. Well, let's say that I want the background of the page to be a different color. First of all, I'm going to right click on the page anywhere you want and go to Page Properties. Click on Formatting, Colors for the background. I choose more colors and I'll just make it this tan color. Now you see it made the table the same color. So now we have to right click in the table, choose Table Properties, go to Background, Color, and I'll make it white. Okay, and now I can start filling in the placeholders with the actual things that I want to put on the website.